Everyone, please be seated. A very good afternoon to everybody present here. It gives me immense pleasure to stand before you at the valedictory session of the International Conference on EACE 2025, organized by the Departments of Computer Science and Electronics and Communication Engineering, PSIT Kanpur. To begin with, I would like to welcome our chief guest of the day, Dr. Jitendra Kumar Tripathi sir, Joint Secretary, UGC, Government of India. Serving as Bureau Head of this Inter-University Center, giving him oversight over several critical functions, including handling education policy coordination, inter-university center matters, and participation in committees such as finance and regulatory oversight. Sir, we are definitely honored to welcome you. We would also like to welcome our guest of honor, Dr. S.K. Dwivedi sir, Director DOP, DRDO, Headquarters, New Delhi, responsible for personnel management, human resources policies, and administrative functions across DRDO. He also oversees DRDO's personal welfare, administrative matters, and has a role in shaping HR and institutional policies across many DRDO laboratories and centers. Welcome, sir. Next, I have the privilege to honor our special guest of the day, Dr. C.S. Yadav, sir, Scientist C, Department of Science and Technology, New Delhi. He is also associated with the program Nidhi under DST, linked to innovation and incubation related tasks. His role involves supporting and overseeing DST's efforts to promote research, translation, innovation, and technology development, bridging academic research outcomes with practical societal or industrial applications. Welcome, sir. A special note of gratitude is reserved for our Group Director PSIT, Professor Manmohan Shukla, sir, whose steadfast mentorship and guiding wisdom have been definitely pivotal in ensuring the continued success and ongoing growth of this institution. We are equally honored to welcome Director PSIT, Professor Raghavan Singh, sir, whose leadership and academic foresight have been instrumental in shaping the Institute's achievements and pushing the boundaries of excellence. We also take this opportunity to acknowledge the invaluable contributions of Professor Pranay Wall, Director Pharmacy, Professor Harit Kumar, Director PSIT CHE, Professor Vishal Nagar, Director Academics, and Professor Raghuraj Singh, Additional Director, whose tireless efforts in their respective domains have been integral to the institution's ongoing success. Finally, I extend my heartfelt welcome to all the esteemed deans, heads of departments, keynote speakers, and delegates from renowned institutes of national and international repute, diligent participants, dedicated faculty members, and none other than our brilliant students, whose passion, commitment, and hard work continue to take this institution forward. Over the past 2 days, this platform has brought together renowned academicians, distinguished researchers, industry experts, and bright young minds to deliberate upon ideas that shape the future of sustainable technologies. The exchange of knowledge, diverse perspectives, and groundbreaking research presented here have definitely enriched all of us. This conference has not only provided a stage for academic exchange, but also ignited new collaborations and possibilities that will extend far beyond these walls. Let us carry forward the spirit of innovation, sustainability, and excellence that EACE 2025 has instilled in us. As per our rich Indian tradition, every auspicious beginning starts with invoking the blessings of the Almighty. To symbolize the dispelling of darkness and illumination of knowledge, we shall now proceed with the lamp lighting ceremony. I request all the dignitaries on the dais to please come forward and mark the initiation of this ceremony. Can we have a huge round of applause for all the dignitaries?
या कुन्देन्दु तुषारहार धवला या शुभ्रवस्त्रावृता या वीणा वरदण्डमण्डितकरा या श्वेतपद्मासना या ब्रह्माच्युत शङ्कर प्रभृतिभिः देवैः सदा वन्दिता सा मां पातु सरस्वती भगवती निःशेषजाड्यापहा शुक्लां ब्रह्म विचारसार परमाम् आद्यां जगद्व्यापिनीं वीणा पुस्तकधारिणीमभयदाम् जाड्यान्धकारापहा हस्ते स्फाटिकमालिका.
Thank you very much, sir, for lighting the lamp and inaugurating this ceremony. I would now like to request our Honorable Director PSIT, Professor Raghavan Singh, sir, to present a sapling as a token of gratitude to our esteemed Chief Guest, Dr. Jiten Kumar Tripathi, sir. Can we have a huge round of applause, please? So please do present a sapling to our guest of honor, Dr. C.K. Dwivedi, sir. Please do the honors, sir, for our special guest, Dr. C.S. Yadav, sir. Now, taking the session ahead, I would like to invite our revered and respected Group Director, Professor Manmohan Shukla, sir, to come on the podium and share his valuable thoughts with us. Can we have a huge round of applause for sir?
Good afternoon. Good afternoon, one and all present here. Esteemed dignitaries, learned researchers, academicians, and dear participants. As we come to the close of EACE 2025, it is very much important to reflect on what these 2 days have truly represented for all of us. Not just as a conference, but as an intellectual movement, a collective pause to think, imagine, discuss, and redefine the direction of contemporary education. We are honored by the presence of our distinguished guest today, Dr. Jiten Kumar Tripathi ji, Joint Secretary UGC, Dr. S.K. Dwivedi ji, Scientist G, and at the same time, Director DOP, DRDO Headquarters, New Delhi, and Dr. Chandrasekhar Yadav ji, Scientist C, Department of Science and Technology, New Delhi. Their association with EACE-2025 adds immense academic and strategic significance to this occasion. At this juncture, it is important to acknowledge that the success of this conference reflects the visionary leadership of our Honorable Chairman, Sir, Sri Pranveer Singh ji. The very idea of organizing a conference of this magnitude, one that brings together academia, researchers, scientists, and industry experts on a common platform, stems from his strong belief that institutions must constantly evolve, collaborate, and contribute to the nation's academic and technological progress. Over the last 2 days, EACE 2025 has not merely been an academic event. It has been a powerful convergence of ideas, intellect, innovation, and vision too. These deliberations, technical sessions, research presentations, and expert interactions will leave a lasting imprint on PSIT's academic and research landscape. The insights emerging from this conference will directly contribute to enhancing the quality of our academic ecosystem, strengthening curriculum design, enriching teaching methodologies, and aligning our academic approach with contemporary research and technological advancements. And when academic quality strengthens, its impact naturally transcends classrooms. It reflects in the competence of our students, in their industry readiness, and ultimately in their career outcomes and placements. In this manner, the influence of EACE 2025 will extend into the professional paths of our students. Equally important is the role this conference plays in reinforcing the research culture at PSIT. Such academic platforms catalyze collaboration, deepen interdisciplinary engagement, and push young researchers towards original thought and innovation. They also strengthen our startup and incubation ecosystem, where research transforms into enterprise and ideas evolve into solutions for the real-world challenges. Conferences of this nature generate multidimensional impact. They do not influence only one domain. They elevate teaching, research innovation, entrepreneurship, institutional strategy, and societal responsibility simultaneously. However, the real significance of this two-day academic gathering lies not in its conclusion, but in what follows. And that is the most important for all of us. The questions we now ask ourselves, the directions we choose, the targets we define, and the academic reforms we initiate after EACE 2025 will determine how effectively we translate this intellectual capital into institutional progress. With this conviction, I see EACE 2025 not as an ending, but as a strong foundation, a launchpad for more focused research, deeper academic contribution, and greater societal engagement in the times ahead. Let the ideas born here not remain in conference halls and proceedings alone. Let them shape classrooms, laboratories, research outcomes, startups, and the future of education itself. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing your words of wisdom. Now it is my privilege to invite our special guest, Dr. C.S. Yadav, sir, to the podium to share his words of wisdom with us. Can we have a huge round of applause for sir?
All of you. I am truly delighted to be the part of the International Conference on Emerging Technology in Automation, Computation and Electronics 2025 organized by PSIT Kanpur in the esteemed presence of Professor Raghavendra Singh, Director PSIT, and Professor Manmohan Shukla Sir, Group Director, along with distinguished experts and panelists from DRDO, UGC, as well as dedicated faculty members, deans, and students. It is indeed an honor to join this significant and insightful gathering. My sincere thanks to the entire committee to organize this event and to provide me this opportunity. I am Dr. C.S. Yadav from Department of Science and Technology, working in the direction of incubation and innovation, where we strengthen the innovation in our country. So the DST setup established in 1971, and since then department is strengthening the culture of technology enhancement, technology improvement, technology development, transfer, and then the new term is coming as an startup. So we have come up through the journey since 1984, and we have launched different schemes. And now we in 2018 we have launched the Nidhi schemes. Under Nidhi is an umbrella National Initiative of Development and Harnessing Innovation, under which we have launched the several programs, TBI, ITBI, EIR, Prayas Center, Seed Supports. All these schemes are for the startups to get the grant from the government, from the DST side, and to nurture your idea. So we have set up around 48 centers across the country, from Jammu Kashmir to Kanyakumari, and from Rajkot to Agartala. And our incubation centers are providing the opportunities to the youngster, to the student faculties, from agriculture to the satellite communication, and now from the now in the domain of quantum also. So after so much progress and input we have given, we are in the third largest ecosystem which we have, and now we have more than 10,000 deep tech startups. The term is the deep tech is the maybe the new for us, but the meaning of deep tech is that it is not just an incremental approach, but it is a breakthrough which is the word research we have to do again and again, and we have to come up with the new idea. But whenever the deep tech comes, then we have to use the more computing resources so that we can solve the problems. Our incubation systems are providing the physical space, research and infrastructure, legal support, and as a researcher, as a technocrat, I am good in technology but not in the market strategy. So incubation centers are providing these services, and incubation centers are providing grant. Incubation centers are working on the based of the equity models, like we purchase the shares from the any brokers on that model. So this is another model. You can take the facility, and the journey of a startup is not as simple. It is like an up and downs. Here you can see the lower graph. It is called a valley of death, where the everyone is stuck. recently we have seen the example of Ola. Ola is at this point now, and we have seen the Paytm also. Paytm was at that point, but now they have recovered and they have grown up. So our journey as an startup is like that, and we have to keep ready to ourselves, not only from the funding perspective but also technical and to the market also. Our incubation centers are working in food technology, biotech, clean, and deep tech domains. So we have increased the mandate that the incubation center will work in the deep tech, and you have witnessed the so many researchers have presented their papers, and they are that all is the deep tech, and they are at the TRL level 3. Technology readiness level means which is proven in the lab. Then now we have to augment that, and we have to go to the market, and we have to discover the potential clients, potential market for that, and we need the funding at every stage, at the development stage to the marketing level also. So our incubation center is providing the grant up to 2 lakhs to the 10 lakhs, and we are open for that. You can come and you can take that privileges, and after this this is a small grant just, and after that you have the opportunity to go to the angel investors and go to the venture capitalist. So they are the high risk takers, and they have the more capital, and they have more faith in your products. You will work on they will work on your behalf. They are providing you capital, infrastructure, and then getting some access from your ideas. And these are our some of the centers which are working in the deep tech. It's working on hub and spoke models, and now DST has launched the mission Quantum. So here we are working on the 4 themes: quantum computing, quantum communication, quantum sensing, and materials. If we think about 15 years, before 15 years there was the Pentium 1, Pentium 2, and now we are in the i8 and i7, the i9 version is there. And the research done in the quantum field is at very nascent stage. If we consider it like two pillars, two verticals, then only the 10 to 15% works has been done till now. But whenever we are giving the more inputs, then we will be at this level that everywhere we will see the quantum applications we are using, quantum sensing we are using. Because quantum devices are the more precise, and we are doing the international cooperation with different agencies, WIPO, United Nations, and we are showcasing our technology at the different levels, not only in the national level conferences but also international level also. And you can see that Mantri ji, Honorable Minister Sri Jitan Singh ji, Dr. Jitan Singh ji is inaugurating the PSIT Center. It is done in 2025 February. And after so much efforts, we have 127 incubation centers, and we have created around 2,000 IPs and 12,000 startup products, and generated around 75 jobs. But we see that this is only our first step. What may be the future? That the research which is coming, we are doing in the labs, it has to come to the market. Whatever the research publications we have presented here, it has to become in the form of the product. It may need some capital, but more than that, it needs that more passionate about to develop that product and go to that market, so that we can come up not on the rank of the 81 as ranking in the innovation and the third, but we want in the top 10 ranking in innovation in the world, and top 1 in the number of research publication, number 1 in the outcomes. So from these slides I have presented, these are some of the startup which is supported through the incubation centers like the PSIT incubation centers, and I have visited that many innovators are doing very good. Here we can see the Atomberg technologies. The technology behind that is they are using the wireless communication between fan and the remote, and now their product is out of stock. When if you want to purchase that, you will find that you are unable to order that because they have the limited production capacity and it is not available now. So this is the market. Consider this as a market. If you are also going into the same domain, controlling the device through same kind of technology, and here I will say it is not just an incremental approach, it is also a deep tech approach. So we welcome to present your ideas in our international conferences and national conferences, and 4 to 6 ministries of the government of India is organizing a conference, IISF 2025 in Chandigarh. So you may participate as a listener, you may participate as an innovator. So we welcome to you with your ideas, for your groundbreaking ideas, so that we can harness our technology, we can harness our minds, and to give the something valuable for our country. So thank you all of you.
Thank you very much, sir, for sharing the invaluable insights on startups. Now it is my privilege to invite our guest of honor for today, Dr. S.K. Dwivedi, sir. Can we have a huge round of applause for sir?
Good afternoon, Namaskar. Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Jitendra Tripathi sir, Dr. Yadav, scientist from DST, Group Director Professor Shukla, Director Professor Raghavan Singh ji, distinguished faculty members, invited guests, and young friends. Coming to this campus is really a treat. In fact, when you cross the city of Kanpur and try to enter this PSIT, it's a really challenging to come to this. But once you enter this campus, this has divine feeling. And I congratulate the management and the entire students and faculty, which has given a new dimension to the higher education not only in UP but in India. I must compliment them, and I should salute their dedication and their encouragement and their courage to take this noble cause for this country and the society. Friends, being here this afternoon, it's really very emotional moment for me because I belong to this state only. But most of the time I have devoted my life in the Himalayas. I belong to one organization called DRDO. Those who are in the stream of engineering know it's part of Defense Ministry, Defense Research and Development Organization. Our organization is a very silent organization. It has least publicity. We are not allowed to publish our work because we are working for the 3 services, soldiers. And we have to provide the technology to the soldiers. When I talk soldier, then it is all 3 services, whether it is Army, Air Force, Navy, paramilitary forces, border security forces, Naval Guard, Coast Guards, and blah, blah, blah. Any kind of requirement for them, whether it is food or shelter or weapon or missile or aircraft or shoes, or you can't imagine their requirement. And their requirement is different from the societal requirement. Because when weather is adverse and you go in your quilt and switch on your heater, But the soldier at the same time, at sub-zero temperature, at this given time, one soldier is facing minus 40-degree temperature in Siachen post. Another is in Jodhpur and Jaisalmer border facing 40+ degree temperature. Another was in jungle warfare and Bangladesh border, mud and mosquitoes and all leeches and all kind of things. Some soldiers are there in sea, deep sea. Some are in sky and some are 1 kilometer, 2 kilometer below the sea in submarine. You can't imagine their requirement. And the slogan of DRDO is, Balasya Moolam Vigyanam. The strength of power is from science. Vigyan is the root of all power. So friends, you are at right place. And Vigyan or science and technology can do anything. Anything, provided we know the problem. The biggest problem is knowing the problem. Biggest problem is knowing the challenge. Once you come to institute like PSIT, you need to identify the problem. And when I say problem, means the problem which is going to make someone happy. Whether it is medical problem, engineering problem, or psychological problem, or clothing problem. So, whenever you decide a problem, how to decide a problem is a big challenge. Many management institutes are trying to research this. But friends, especially those who are Gen Z, they have enormous capability. And this is the duty of our seniors, our colleagues, to make them understand this. Without knowing the problem, no innovation can happen. Once you know the problem, then innovation can be done. The biggest innovation in the engineering and science, can someone tell me what is the biggest invention? Still mankind, Stone Age till date, wheel is the biggest innovation. And the wheel, the simple wheel, has changed the life and thinking and speed of the mankind. You've removed the wheel in your life, you will not have rail, you will not have aircraft, you will not have motor, you will not have anything. So wheel, simple wheel, has been rated as the most important invention for the mankind. It was wheel. एक पहिया घुमा देने से, पहिया हटा देने से पूरी जिंदगी ठप हो जाएगी. सारे मोटर्स बंद हो जाएंगे, पंखे बंद हो जाएंगे, सारी ट्रेन, buses, everything will go off. Because someone has visualized that why these corners are obstacle. So they have removed the corner and they have put up the speed in the life, and then life has reached up to this stage. You can get return on investment, you're thinking. So what I am trying to say is, you have to ignite your mind. I had the privilege to work, or not exactly work, but under the guardianship of Dr. Kalam. And the kind of thinking he was having, that time I was working in Ladakh, Siachen sector. And in April 1997, I had the privilege to host him. The temperature was minus sub-zero. But you had to supply the greens to the soldiers of Siachen. So the kind of encouragement and thinking he was giving was enormous. And that's why, because of his thinking, he rose up to that level. Kalam is a different scientist. So the second invention which has changed the mankind is electricity, of course. Then coming to this electric motor. Everywhere motor is there, and motor is, whether it is screen or whether it is fan, or everywhere motor is there. In this life sciences, antibiotics have changed penicillin invention. But what I am saying is, these are the success stories. But what challenges are before us is bigger than that. The new generation, Gen Z and next generation, has to face the biggest challenge is of environment. You see, the pollution is caused everywhere. Air is polluted, soil is polluted, water is polluted, food is polluted. Everywhere pollution is there. So how to, and this is because of this modern development, this motor, wheel and electricity and plastics. Nature and earth was not like this. But the science and engineering, what innovation we have done, it had changed the entire ecosystem of the earth. They say that earth is possibly the youngest planet, living planet in the stars and this galaxy. There could be much advanced stars. We are not knowing about them. But the kind of progress and invention we are doing is going to kill our earth. In cities like Delhi, an 11-year-old boy getting asthmatic. A 15-year-old boy is having the brain tumor. Why? Because of pollution. We say, हम तो कुछ नहीं कर रहे हैं. But you are consuming so much of toxic air. You are consuming so much of toxic food, water, heavy metal contamination, plastics and microplastics coming to your system. We have increased our average age. On the other hand, these technologies are going to create havoc, are creating havoc in our system. So friends, whenever you do any research, it should be sustainable, eco-friendly. The biggest challenge in future before you, I am mostly addressing my issues are to the young boys and girls, those who are going to shape the future of the world. You have to mind everything that is it a real problem? And then problem, is it going to solve the environmental issue? Or it is not going to damage the environment? The second issue is energy. Energy requirement has gone very high. Very, very high. And we are thinking of this electricity by this various means has been generated, then vehicular pollution, and this is coming up. But this conference like this, where automation, computation, electronics, we have to think that how energy requirement can be minimized. Now the green energy, the hydrogen energy we are thinking of. But we have generated this petroleum processing and this fossil fuel, which has changed entire environment and air of the globe. So friends, this kind of churning and this kind of environment, this is required, and you have to be very, very careful, very careful. I admire a very small country in the world, it's Japan, but other than Japan, another country is Korea, South Korea. North Korea is not one should not be happy. But South Korea, you see the history of South Korea, last 50 years, till 74, they were growing paddy and there was a lot of casualty in paddy field by transplanting and harvesting. भुखमरी थी वहाँ. और आज in field of electronics, communication, computers, they are leading. Only using the technologies. And their higher education system. India, we have 1100 universities plus 1100, I think UGC Joint Secretary is here. We have number of universities. Earlier which was 700 something, but in last 10 years we have increased a lot to 1160 or something like that. We have around how much engineering colleges we have? I think 8,800 plus 8,800 engineering colleges. Per year we are producing engineering graduates about 15 lakhs. 15 lakhs engineering graduates we are producing per year. But you see their quality, it is biggest challenge. There is a magazine, there is this journal, New Scientist, you Google it, and they have surveyed India as an emerging knowledge power. But they have put a big question mark on our quality. 73% of our engineering graduates are not employable. Number is there. And same way we are facing when we go for the recruitment of the scientists through GATE and interview of the scientists, there is a big gap of the requirement. And you, as a future generation, you have to see the requirement of the market. what companies need, what Google need, what Microsoft need, what DRDO needs, what ISRO need. And you have, this is a given knowledge. And there are 3 departments in your personality. Those who are from management side, they know very well, you can discuss with them. There is a model called KSA, knowledge, skill, attitude. Most of the time, we are focusing on knowledge. An institute like PSIT, classroom teaching, book teaching, YouTube teaching, or then examination, written exam, this is knowledge. You have such a set of information and you know how to roll out. But the doing work is a skill. How to do, even one skill is not there in you, then you are of no use. If you don't know how to do a work, so please develop at least one skill into you. There could be 10, 20 skills in your subject, your field, your trade, but you identify one and then develop yourself in that direction. So that skill is important. And third is attitude. That is very dangerous. In my opinion, or experts' opinion, skill is coming from the family, from the society, and from the colleges. And we have to improve our attitude, your thinking, your behavior, your soft skills. This is all part of how you react, how your emotions are there, how you work in team, how you manage your crisis. Success to sab manage kar jate hain. But unfortunately, failure management is the biggest strength of a personality. So you have to develop that. Most of the time, and talent and high quality institutes, when it comes, they have the roadmap for self. They know what I have to achieve in Google or any organization. They are very sharp. But when it comes for devotion, sacrifice, when it comes for the organization's roadmap, they are not bothered about that. And that is the biggest challenge. If you are not bothered about your institute, your society, your country, then you will sink in the sea, because that is the platform you are playing on. So friends, I don't want to take much time. I think I have discussed enough. We have to work very rigorously, very focused. Otherwise, we are the 6th in number of patents. Per year, I think we are patenting more than 60,000 patents. Last 2023 data I was looking at, it was 63,000 patents per year. But 5 more countries are there who are US, China, and Japan, and Korea. The number of patents are high. The biggest challenge in patent in India is our patent conversion to business. You do some research to resolve a problem, I have said you. So at least your patent should be commercialized and some product, some solution should come to it. So whenever you do any project, any thesis, any research paper, we are very good in publication of the research, not so good at an international level, but we have to solve the problem. Until the time you don't solve a problem, it is not going to serve the purpose and you are not making any contribution. So conversion ratio is hardly 10 to 13%. Means out of 100 patents, only 10 or 13 are utilized by the commercial purposes. And that's why even having so much IITs, total Nobel Prize in the country is 13. 13 Nobel Prize. Out of this, in science, 4 or 5 are there. But imagine one university, University of California, how much Nobel Prize? 186 till 2025. 186 Nobel Prize from one university. So this is the gap. And there we have to work on. An institute like PSIT has to play a major role, because knowledge power, patent power is going to change your power. Now this money power and muscle power has gone. It is the knowledge power, patent power. With those who have technology, they are the ruler of the world. And we have to change our philosophy, our focus, and we have to develop a country or society which is admirable for many. So with these words, friends, once again, I am grateful to the organizers for giving me this opportunity, and thank you so much.
Thank you very much, sir, for giving us the knowledge on so many aspects. Now it is my honor to invite the chief guest of our day, Dr. Jiten Kumar Tripathi, sir, to share his insights with us. Can we have a round of applause for him?
Good afternoon to one and all. Dignitaries on dais, Dr. Dwivedi, Dr. Yadav, Professor Shukla, Professor Raghavan Singh, and all the respected teachers, faculty member, head of the department, researcher, participants of the conference, and my dear students. So it is an immense great pleasure for me to be in the campus of PSIT, for which I would like to thank the chairman of the managing committee, Professor Shukla, and my friend Himanshu to bring me to this campus. As Dr. Dwivedi was saying, this is the first visit to this area. Actually, I am from very near place, Etava only, but I have never visited this area. So when I entered in the campus, it was an amazing experience. I was not expecting that we are having such kind of institute nearby our area. So congrats and my best wishes to the management for such wonderful campus. Friends, as Dr. Dwivedi talked about defense, Dr. Yadav about science and technology, we all are part, and everything starts from beginning from the education. So now, as you all are aware, that recently in 2020, Government of India have come up with National Education Policy 2020, which is a kind of milestone by which we are going to change and also amalgamate our Indian system, Indian knowledge system. A student will understand what were our values, what was the ethics, and to know our heritage also. So we are in the process of implementing NEP, and most of the institutions have already started implementing. It is a national policy. It will take some time, but we have tried our level best and we are continuously monitoring its implementation. So most of the institutes have already started 4-year programs and other programs also. So on the similar lines, we expect from remaining institutions also that they will also implement in a faster mode. In addition to that, if you remember, if you see, education is the base of any country, because whatever student you prepare, they will be tomorrow's leader. So if you want to finish or spoil the country, you should spoil the education system, which earlier days it was done by our so-called Britishers when they were having ruling on the India. They have come up with English, and slowly we adopted that, and speaking in Hindi or our regional language, we feel that we are downgraded and person who is speaking English is higher than us. पहले हमारे संबंध होते थे चाचा, चाची, बुआ, ताई. Now everything English covered, uncle, auntie. There is no personal touch. How they spoil our relations also, not only culture and values, but relations also. The kind of attachment, personal touch on those words, that is finished. You can, anybody going on road, you will call uncle, auntie, and your bua, chacha, chachi, you will call uncle, auntie. So what is this? So we are coming back to that, and we are trying to slowly implement the IKS in a more effective manner. And for this, I would like to share with you, most of faculty members may be aware that Government of India and University Grants Commission, we have come up with the program Malvi Mission Teacher Training Program. We have launched this on Teachers' Day, 5th September 2023, with 116 centers. Now we are having 151 centers all over the country. And these centers are providing training to the teachers. But with all due respect, I would like to share that once we are professor or at senior level, we don't want to train. Because we are professor, why to train? We don't want any promotion. Training is required only for cash, because that is mandatory requirement. That is our attitude, which needs to be changed. Because as you are telling to your student and everybody that learning is a continuous process, so why can't we learn? And these centers, 151 centers, we are having a special program for NEP, National Education Policy. And that is to online program. You are not required to take leave or attend physically. That is 8-day program, 90-minute duration, one session, and free of cost. So if you go to UGC portal, MMTTP, you will find 151 list. It's your choice from which center you want to do. Hyderabad University, Aligarh Muslim University, Banaras University or Anna University. It's your choice. So I would earnestly request all the faculty members to kindly go through the UGC website, not for only MMTTP, other programs also, and you register there. This is one of the programs. There we are having number of programs. And that is not restricted to government or private. Let me share with you. All the programs are open for everybody. So please register, and then you will come to know not only IKS but other themes of the NEP, how to implement NEP. Once you have the training, how to change your curricula. All these things will be informed to you. There will be faculty member and expert from throughout the country. We have around 3,000 experts panel, which we have shared with our 151 centers. So best faculty are there to train you. Last year we have conducted some master training program for IKS, Indian Knowledge System. And then we have conducted through MMTTC, Malvi Mission Teacher Training Center at 10 centers. And you will be happy to know that during this year we are conducting 60 such programs in physical mode from throughout the country from 60 MMTTCs. So I will request all of you to please try to participate on that program. And in addition to that, I would just like to share that being a teacher, it's our responsibility to be more interactive with the students. Nowadays, changing scenario, changing technologies, a student is not coming in class to understand or listen your lecture related to subject only. Because whatever we are going to tell in the class, more than that available on the Google. Then what to do? So we should interact with the student, and this is discussion, more or less discussion, more discussion. A student is coming on class to know something more which is not available on the Google or books. So when we go to class, we should be well prepared, and we should have some kind of personal touch also. If you're saying that Guru and Shish Parampara, is teacher-student relation is missing. If you see our older days, our teacher is, if you are meeting at airport, station, bus stand, wherever, teacher student will, how old, even if we will go today, somebody, I will find out my Guru, we will go and touch his or her feet. So that is slowly is missing. Guru Shishya Parampara, real Guru Brahma, Guru Vishnu, Guru Devo Maheshwaraya. So that is missing. Why that missing is there? See, I am visiting so many institutions, universities, colleges throughout the country, and we are seeing that there are lot of stories where a poor girl from coming a backward family or backward area, due to some problems, she is going to leave this college or institution, but her teacher mentored her, convinced her, and she continued with the study and she reached a good position. So she will never forget that teacher, whether she or he. So we should have such kind of connection with the student, direct connection. And we should know when you go in the class and if you call some student by name, he or she will be so happy that teacher recognized me. The kind of touch only will come when you will spend time with them and you will go with well prepared to teach them and also learn from them. See what are their problems. Now most of the institutions have started mentor-mentee program and allotment of counselors also. So lot of things are going on, but still improvement is required. As Dr. Dwivedi was saying, if you see a country like Japan, if teacher reach 5 minutes late in the class, he will say 5 times sorry to the students. And he will make sure that from now onwards, for at least next period, he will never come late. If a student goes late, he will feel himself or herself guilty. Say 10 times sorry. See, teaching is such a noble profession which we don't understand, where you will find that when you enter in the class, 40, 50, 60 students are waiting just to listen you. Lot of speakers are available nowadays, but committed audience is not there. When we go to deliver the lecture, there you find out committed audience. And the student is that audience who is waiting for you, that ma'am will come or sir will come. They will tell us something new. So such a noble profession. So we should respect that profession and we should go with full preparation. What we think that class is 2:30, okay, I will reach 2:40, what is there? Student will wait. But see, 10 minutes they are waiting, wasting their time. And you are also not doing something great during that period. Just casual approach. Okay, what is there? They will wait. That approach should, what we are teaching to our students, they are the future builder. So it's our responsibility. We should deliver the lecture, whatever we do, with full responsibility. I am visiting so many institutions. People will say this is not there, this is not there. But if you compare nowadays, teachers are best paid. You have so much of liberty, 16 hours, 18 hour teaching class. After that, you have time to research. And we are not focusing on research. How many publications, good publications are coming out? Leave it numbers. That's why UGC is planning to go away with the publication. It's your bill. In new draft policy, if you have seen, that we are going away with the publication. Because quality has come down so much. No quality. Market available hai, you go and print the publication and you will have 3 publications, go for promotion. So we are going away with that. It is in process. I'm not saying it is draft is there. So we are trying, but we are giving number of options. Out of 10 options, any 3 notable contribution. Have you done any community development? Valuable. Have you done any patent? Have you done any startups? Any company established? Projects you have brought from DST, DRDO, CSIR, ICSSR, so many DVT, so many organizations are also. So we should be always vigilant. And we should try to go, I will request the PSIT also, wherever I go, I always request that you should depute your faculty for training. Online one and another is offline also. Each faculty need to go at least for 2 weeks with full pay, full payment from the institute, out of the institute. Don't think that what they are understanding, what they are learning, leave it. Just give paid leave. Leave them to enjoy. What will happen when they will go somewhere for training? They will meet 20 people from 20 institutions. During tea time, lunch time, dinner time, they will interact with each other. What are good practices are there? Which we can go and implement in our place. And whether you believe or not, once you go there and when you come back, you will feel that, see, my institution have sent me for 10 days, 15 days, paid, given me all facility. So now it's my moral responsibility that I should do something. Some person came from Manipal, somebody came from VIT or BITS Pilani or Shivnadar or P. Jindal, wherever. They were saying that their institution are having this. Why can't we can have it? We are having such a wonderful campus. We are having so many lecture rooms. We are having so many facilities. Why can we start up this new thing? So at least if you send 10 people, at least 2-3 will come with some good practices and they will implement it. Ultimately, who will be the benefit? Faculty will be benefit, student will be benefit, and ultimately institution will be beneficial. Your name will carry. From where you have come, I have come from PSIT. Where is PSIT? What they are doing? What course they are offering? What kind of activities they are doing? How many old it is? So see, institution also flourish like that. So teaching and learning is a continuous process, and institutions should also understand that they should always support the faculty for training, delivering lecture, presenting papers, and research. Because we are lacking behind too much on research. Quality research is not there. Papers are not coming up. So this 2 days international conference, and with all due respect, I will say that we are attending and going so many conferences, this, that. Sorry. Conference held, opening ceremony, closing ceremony, some proceedings will come, report will come, and it will be filed. So I hope that whatever findings and proceedings come out from this 2 days international workshops, conference will be taken up seriously by the participants as well as the organizers, and they will be given some kind of shape and they will be implemented. At least not 100%, some portion of that output finding should be implemented, so that when we have next time international conference, at least we should have something to say that last conference we have 10 resolutions. Out of proceedings, final proceedings, 10 recommendation was there, at least we could implement 5, 4, whatever is there. But see, we should not file it. It is a continuous process, so we should see and try to implement the recommendations also. This is one thing. Secondly, this institution is well known. I came to know that it is also NAC accredited, NBA accredited, having good ranking, and I could see the crowd also. The students are well behaved, well mannered. So I wish all the best to them also. And at last, I have talked too much about teachers, but I will also like to talk with my young friends, students. See, teachers' responsibility is there, but at the same time, as a student, we should also feel that we are spending the hard-earned money of our parents. See, we don't know how, most of the parents, how they are sending you to such a good institution where you are paying good fee. So what you are taking back from this institution? That is your responsibility. Teacher will come and deliver the lecture. How much you can extract from the teacher, that is also your responsibility. You should be more vigilant, aware. When you are coming to class, you should have at least what I am going to study tomorrow, I should study today, and come up with the questions for the teachers. And extract what maximum you can take it from the teachers. Because teacher is not a book, it's a library where everything is with him or her. So please be vigilant and be vocal, be in a discussion mode. Always see, sometimes we feel if I will ask, teacher will feel bad, you are arguing this, that. No, 90% teachers are not like that. They will be happy that at least some students are asking questions. Then interest will increase in the classroom. That yes, there is a response. Otherwise, I will come and deliver the lecture and go back. Nobody has said anything. So next time also, okay, nobody take bother. So why should I? Whatever I would like to say, I will speak. When you will ask 10 questions, he will come more prepared next time. And that is in the interest of you only. Because you are the future builder and you will lead the country. as our Honorable Prime Minister is saying, that we are the country who are having the maximum young blood. And we are going to lead the country. There is no doubt about it. The way we are going, we will be meet our the dream of our Honorable Government, the Prime Minister, that Viksit Bharat very soon. So with this, I would like to thank you all who are present here for patience hearing. And I would like to once again thank the management for inviting me and all the Gurujan. अगर मैंने कुछ ज़्यादा बोला हो तो उसके लिए क्षमा प्रार्थी हूँ और आप सभी का बहुत बहुत धन्यवाद. थैंक यू वेरी मच. जय हिंद, जय भारत.
Thank you very much, sir, for enlightening faculty members as well as the students. Now, I would like to request all the dignitaries on the dais to please move forward for the certificate distribution ceremony. And I would also like to request Director Academics, Professor Vishal Nagar, sir, and Additional Director, Professor Raghuraj Singh, sir, to please come up on the stage. To begin with, one of the most prestigious moments of this conference, the Best Paper Award. So, in category 1, that is Academic Pinnacle Research, we have two people whose papers have won Best Paper Awards, and they are Rishabh Avasthi from REC Sonbhadra and Shraddha from University of Allahabad. Can we have both of them on the stage? Second category, Industry Innovation, we have two people, Pushprat Singh Chauhan from IIT Indore and Akash Dikshit from PSIT Kanpur. In category 3, Research Advancement, we have two best papers of Deven Srivastava from AITH Kanpur and Kalpana Sahu from NSUT Delhi. Now we need to felicitate the members whose dedication, commitment, and tireless efforts have shaped the success of this international conference. These individuals have worked meticulously behind the scenes, coordinating sessions, guiding teams, ensuring smooth logistics, and handling countless details that often go unnoticed but make all difference. So I would like to call Professor Vivek Kumar, sir, the co-convener, along with him, Dr. Nand Kishore Sharma, sir, the co-convener. Can we have both of them on the stage, please? I would now like to invite Dr. Rajat Verma, our Digital Conference Secretary, on the stage, whose tireless work in planning and coordination has ensured that every detail was flawlessly managed. Dr. Rajat Verma. Now we would like to acknowledge and celebrate the remarkable efforts of our organizing committee. I will invite the teams to join us on the stage for a group photograph. First, may I request all the members of the publication committee on the stage, please. Publication committee, all the members. Next, the registration committee members, please be ready. May I request the members of Transportation and Accommodation Committee to please be ready to come on the stage. Next, I would like to call upon the dedicated members of the Hospitality Committee. Please be ready to come on the stage, Hospitality Committee. I now request the Stage, Light and Sound Committee to please come forward. Stage. I would now like to call the Media and Digital Promotion Committee members and the Anchoring Committee members to please gather on the stage. Next, I would like to call upon the Culinary Planning Committee. Can we have the members of this committee, please? Last but not the least, I would like to call the Finance Committee members and the Conference Track Management Committee members. Can we have all of them on the stage, please? Can we have a huge round of applause for everyone, please? A big heart of gratitude to all the dignitaries for felicitating all the members of the organizing committee. I would now like to request our esteemed Group Director, Professor Manmohan Shukla, sir, to present a memento and a shawl as a token of gratitude to our Honorable Chief Guest, Dr. Jiten Kumar Tripathi, sir. Can we have the applauding going on, please? Sir would now be honoring our guest of honor, Dr. S.K. Dwivedi, sir. So please do show our gratitude to present a memento and shawl to our special guest, Dr. C.S. Yadav, sir. Thank you very much, sir. As we draw the curtain, I would like to say that gratitude is the powerful force that fosters humility and generosity. In the same spirit, I now have the privilege of inviting our Director PSIT, Professor Raghavendra Singh, sir, to deliver vote of thanks. Can we have a round of applause for sir, please?
Good afternoon, everyone. Gratitude is the feeling of heart. I feel honored to have the opportunity to propose the vote of thanks on this auspicious afternoon. On behalf of the organizing committee, I extend my heartfelt gratitude to the esteemed dignitaries for gracing the occasion with their worthy presence. We are honored to have with us Chief Guest, Dr. Jiten Kumar Tripathi ji, Joint Secretary UGC, Guest of Honor Dr. S.K. Dwivedi ji, Scientist ji, Director DOP, DRDO, and Special Guest Dr. C.S. Yadav ji, Scientist C, DST. We are privileged to have with us today's keynote speakers, Dr. Sandeep Shukla, Director, IIIT Hyderabad, Professor Dinesh Kumar Vishwakarma, DTU, Dr. I.A. Ansari, IIIT Gwalior, and Professor Kanad Ray, Amity University, Jaipur. Sir, your presence has truly enriched the international conference on emerging technologies in automation, computation, and electronics, EACE-2025. We are also privileged to have with us Dr. Urbi Chatterjee, ma'am, Dr. Anand Handa, Dr. Satya Prakash from PSIT Kanpur, Dr. Abhinav Gupta, REC Sonbhat, Dr. Sailen Singh, MITS Gwalior, and Sri Himanshu Mishra ji. Thank you all for your contribution and benign presence, which made this international conference a grand success. This conference is sponsored by DRDO, Young Scientist Lab Chennai, DYSL CT. We are very much thankful to DRDO for giving the grant and support to organize this conference. We are also thankful to the collaboration of the conference, collaborators of the conference, including IEEE UP section, IETE, Publication Partner Springer, and ACCBI Lab. In this conference, a total 154 papers were submitted and 53 papers have been selected for the presentation, which will be published by the renowned Scopus Index book series of Springer Lecture Notes in Electrical Engineering, LNEE. The selected research papers are submitted by authors from 10 countries, including USA, Canada, Russia, Singapore, Japan, and Malaysia, etc. We would like to express our deep gratitude to our Honorable Chairman, Sir, Sri Pranveer Singh, Sir, Honorable Vice Chairperson, Ma'am, Nirmala Singh, Ma'am, esteemed Vice President, Mr. Abhijit Singh, Sir, and respected Vice President, Ms. Tanya, Ma'am, for giving us the opportunity to organize this conference. I am also thankful to the respected Group Director, Sir, Professor Manmohan Shukla, Sir, for his valuable guidance and for having faith in organizing the conference, EACE 2025. His visionary leadership is always instrumental in tremendous growth of the Institute. I would like to extend my sincere thanks to Director Academics, Dr. Vishal Nagar, Additional Director, Dr. Ragraj Singh Suryavanshi, Director PSIT CHE, Professor Harit Kumar, Director Pharmacy, Professor Pranay Wall, Dean First Year, Dr. Arti Saxena Ma'am, Dean R&I, Brijesh Chaurasia Ji, and Dean Academics, Dr. Mohish Srivastav. I also extend my sincere thanks to HODs, faculty members, honorable delegates, and dear students for being part of this grand conference. We have been fortunate enough to be backed by a team of very motivated and dedicated organizing committee members. Thanks to all of you for making this event successful. Have a wonderful day. Thank you, all of you.
Indeed, gratitude is the most humble expression of appreciation. So, finally, I would like to request all of you to please stand up for the national anthem.
जनगण मन अधिनायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता पंजाब सिंध गुजरात मराठा द्राविड उत्कल बंगा विंध्य हिमाचल यमुना गंगा उच्चल जलधि तरंगा तव शुभ नामे जागे तव शुभ आशीष मांगे गाहे तव जय गाथा जन गण मंगलदायक जय हे भारत भाग्य विधाता जय हे जय हे जय हे जय 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 हे
Thank you very much.